Welcome back to another anime reaction. Today we're going to be watching and reacting to My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 5, titled Let You Down. Well, last week, not a lot happened. We got to see Hatsume again, Deku and Ida got some new gear, and we got to see Aizawa talk to Aoyama, telling him he's not going to be walking his path alone, he can still be a hero. But even though last episode was a little uneventful, I feel like something's coming down this episode. So with that, let's jump into the reaction part of this video, and don't forget to stick around to the end where we do a review breakdown of the episode. I'm guessing we're picking up with the League of Villains because it's a dingy, rundown house in the middle of the night, and it only makes sense. Oh, I see. She went back to her house. It is kind of sad that she got turned into the villain because of her powers. Like, her quirk is literally to take the blood of others to use their quirks. Like, it's pretty messed up. She is literally biting her arm as a child and sucking the blood. Her powers really are vampiric. Oh, Dabby just burned down her house. Just giving away the position by... Oh, you're so kind, though, as he burns down her house to get rid of those terrible memories. Yeah, because she's able to use the quirks of those who she truly loves. Ah, so she can use Twice's ability because of someone she loves. Oh, that's not good! Oh! They thought they took care of the army that Twice could create by Hawks killing them, but nope, nope. Toga can do it. Yeah, that's not gonna end well. Are we getting an army of Togas now? Or are they all gonna be looking like Twice again? Actually, to be fair, she did look like Uraraka when she used her quirk, so I guess she would look like Twice when she does it, but damn. Oh, Shigaraki. I was like, what is that like sound? It's a monster crawling in the cave. But it makes sense to be Shigaraki. Excuse me? What the hell was that? Spinner is going to be the army of the heteromorphs. It just kind of makes sense. You know, the crimes are a little higher with those guys because you look different. People treat you differently. And, you know, people see them as monsters because of what they look like. Anyone can become someone's hero. That's kind of true. A villain can be a hero for another villain. Oh shit! Goddamn, they have a bunch of spies that have infiltrated the safe zone. That is not good. Yeah, so Class 1A has been going around and capturing jailbreakers. Okay, it would have been kind of cool if we got to see more of them fighting rather than just seeing a little bit of the trio catching some people, but still, it's cool. Going back to the speech. The real emotional one. That was one of the most emotional episodes. Oh! Okay! Oh my, just comes right in. Okay, guys, let's go. The final plan for the second decisive battle. Dun dun dun. Hey, it's a Starhead guy. Oh, hey, it's Goda! And whatever that lady is. And then Bakugo and Deku's moms. Dude, the guy's just freaking out because he knows that their movements are limited, there's martial law, and that the heroes are prepared for the villains. Their plan could be going south real quickly. Yeah, enough of a break. It's time for them to head out and be heroes. Oh, never mind. This guy's like, oh, they're leaving. This is better for All For One. He's already getting out there. We're good. We don't have to do anything. You know, they think they got this, but the villains really don't know what's going on yet. Oh, but everyone says bye to their parents because they're going out to be heroes. And oh, Eri! Oh, Deku and the two kids that look up to him. Oh, damn. They made a makeshift fortress. Okay. Cool. Oh, nice, buddy. Think a little bit morbid there. Come on, Deku, go talk to Uraraka. Go thank her for what she said. He just jumps out the window. I'm weird, aren't I? What, Uraraka? No, you're not. Aww. Oh.
ギガントマキアの進行中に第一にな当たり前だと思うことを言葉にして返したんだ。とても悲しそうな顔してた。もう許す許さないの次元じゃない。分かってる。あの人の当たり前を知らない。戸賀卑弥呼のこと何も知らないってか。
Oh, she wants to learn about Toga. Okay, she doesn't know what common sense is to her.
余計を忘れないように。余計なことは考えないように。
Oh. Okay, she's just thinking of all the trauma she went through, all the shit they've done, because they gotta stop thinking about stuff that might not be as danger. But at the same time, you got, you know, Deku seeing Shigaraki as a small child that's just crying and needs his help. So I think Uraraka sees the same in Toga. Seeing the traumatized children in their enemies, the ones that have been turned into these villains because of society. And then you got... Todoroki is thinking the same thing for Dabi, not even knowing his brother because he lost him at a young age. And his brother got turned into this villain that he never got to meet. Well, he never truly got to meet because he was still a baby. Whoa, who are you thinking about, All For One? What quirk, what boring man had this quirk you're interested in? I want to drink some liquor. Cool. I see. I see. It's calling Aoyama. Oh, hey, they still have the quirk where they can see everyone. Oh, Deku's new look! Full new suit! Looks pretty good. Oh. Oh, the plan is in motion! Okay, so at the moment, they're pretending Aoyama isn't under their plan to get Deku into this trap for All For One. They're playing All For One, but didn't fill Deku in, so it looked real. At least that's what I'm guessing right now. Oh, so the world is crumbling down. The Great Depression, or when the quirk appeared. Okay, worldwide unemployment, currency collapse, widespread panic. Yeah, the world's going to shit! Yeah, because Japan has become a lawless land. Oh, pretty much saying that All For One will take over the world. He can become the world's demon lord. Another anime with demon lords. There you go, Deku, because we're still here. Because the heroes can still stand up against the one overarching villain. Oh! All For One is there. Okay! Was not expecting that. Okay. He said, I want to protect my mama and papa. And now he's just there, giving himself away. All For One? Wait. I'm honestly so lost at this moment. I figured it was the plan, but I'm waiting for the plan to start. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay. I was like, where is the betrayal going on right here? I was like, that was too real. It was too real. Look at Aoyama being terrified. But he's doing the good thing. He's being a hero. Yes, let's go. Aoyama standing up for what is right. Oh, all for one realizing he got played. Oh, and here come the villains too. Oh, this episode's gonna end with like the fight just about to start, and then we have to wait till next episode. Okay. Cool. Oh, he's got so many more villains. I thought he was just gonna pull out a few people, but no, he pulled all of them out. Yo, they're using Kurogi? Wait, were they able to get through to him? Oh shit, next episode's gonna be lit. Miruko's even in this, she's recovered. The next war begins and Aoyama stands front and center. Okay, cool. Another setup episode. Again, you know, they really wanted these last two episodes to set up Aoyama's betrayal of All For One, get into the villains fighting, because now the heroes also got someone that can teleport them places, because they got Kurogi back onto this good side. I guess Aizawa was able to reach into his friend and get him back out there. I'm sure we'll learn about that next episode too. So before we jump into the review breakdown part of this video, if you like this anime reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe button to stay up to date with all my My Hero stuff, as well as my other anime videos and my Marvel and DC. So with that, let's jump into the review breakdown part of this video. This episode is really interesting in the way it kind of set up some of the characters. And I really like what they did when it came to Deku, Todoroki, and Uraraka, especially with their kind of conflicting sides with the villains that they're trying to save. With all the stuff that's going on, they've been setting up a lot of like the main villains that aren't All For One to be like traumatized people. They've been turned into the villains they are by society. They weren't inherently evil from birth. Shigaraki wasn't an evil child. He cared about his family, but it was a dysfunctional family. And then when Shigaraki's quirk did come out because they didn't know he had a quirk, his quirk accidentally killed his family, just turning him into a traumatic child that was molded by All For One. Toga, a child that sucked people's blood because that's what her quirk was to suck blood. She takes the blood, she can turn into people, and now she can use the people's quirks that she loves the most. Again, a messed up quirk that got her turned into a villain just because of how it worked. Then Dabi just wanted to become stronger. He wanted to live up to his father's ideas, but instead was abandoned by his father because he was hurting himself, but he wanted to be that hero his father wanted to be. So he risked it all, ended up burning himself alive, and got turned into the crazy maniac Dabi. And it makes you wonder what the hell's gonna happen with him, because you have Deku, who wants to save Shigaraki. He's just a crying kid who needs his help. Uraraka wants to understand Toga because her common sense isn't the same as hers, so she wants to know why Toga thinks the way she does, because there's a reason why Toga was turned into the monster she is. And then Todoroki wants to understand Dabi. He wants to understand his brother, someone he never got to know, because in his eyes, he died before Todoroki was old enough to get to know him, because Toya tried to kill him when he was a baby. So it's like a lot of things for these characters to want to understand the villains that they're going to be going against, and I'm really interested in seeing what's going to happen, especially in the next fight when we have them all going at it. I do like how in the beginning of the episode, they set up that Spinner will be like the leader of the heteromorphs, kind of showing that, you know, Spinner has never looked fully evil. He's never looked like this terrible villain. He's just wanted a society that didn't judge and crucify these people and make them villains when they didn't have to be. So I think he might be like the turning tide, bringing in these guys not on the villain side, but also not on the hero side, and trying to just wanting to make things right. And I'm very curious to see what they do with his character. And then, of course, you know, we got to talk about the ending, where honestly, I was caught off guard at first because we knew the plan was to get Aoyama to lead everybody into this trap. But the way Deku was playing it, I was like, wait a second, did they let him out and not tell Deku to make sure this seemed more real? Because that would make sense, right? You get the plan in motion, you get the kids in place, you get Deku out there, and you know Deku's gonna be able to take care of himself because everyone's ready for the fight. But I just totally thought they left him out in the dark for a second for the plan just to get him into the place. But Aoyama, quality acting. I thought it was real for a second. Even though we knew he was the villain, we knew he had betrayed him, we already knew all this. But for some reason in my mind, I was like, something else must be going on here. The plan can't already be happening. It's too quick. However, it was an epic moment showing Aoyama stand up for himself, be the hero, bring All For One into the trap, and get ready to stand with his friends. Like, that was an awesome moment. And also talking about how All For One's most hated thing is like the light in the world, because it will unite everyone to stand up against one villain. It was cool to see that Kirogiri was on the hero side now. I like how they were showing it that Aizawa was able to get to his friend, and now they're able to, like, they broke him free of that Nomu state he was turned into. So it's pretty awesome to see that now the heroes also have a teleporter. So it's gonna be great seeing the next episode because we got an all-out fight coming. It's gonna be freaking sick. Also, Deku's new costume looks absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait for more. The last 2 episodes were definitely like set up for what's to come next episode, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. But let me know, what did you think of that episode, and what did you think of Aoyama's acting? I'm very curious to see what other people thought, because I don't know why I was caught off guard by that. Even though I knew it was happening, I don't know why I was caught off guard, but I'm very excited to see what happens next. Thanks for watching this reaction and breakdown, and I'll catch you next week when we watch another episode of My Hero Academia.